Good evening, Super Metroid fans. That's right. Right here on the flagship station, we've got the Chicago Bullies versus the A-Team in a possible elimination match between SEMO and Apathy Duck. My name is the Hockey Towner, and I'm joined by the one, the only Vincent RTA. What is up, Vincent?
I am ready for this. I am excited for this. Hockey, it's good to work with you again. It's been a long time, and we have one of the best trackers in the business behind us, and Jestro Zooks. This matchup between these two teams it's been close. SEMO and Apathy are both great runners, so I'm expecting another good race here. So we'll see what happens in this, and we'll see whether or not SEMO can close the door.
That's right. If Apathy Duck is successful in defeating SEMO tonight, that will force a decisive race 5 to follow this race between Eddie and Audraxis. But our
So
runner,
no matter what, we will have this decided tonight.
there's no doubt about it, Vincent. I am absolutely hyped for this race. Our runners have started. The game mode is Chozo with full area randomization, but vanilla bosses.
Ooh, okay. That's definitely going to affect their decision trees and how they approach this. Gotta love full area. So we'll see. All synced up Moonfall. Gotta love it.
That's right. Both these runners are incredibly accomplished in their movement and in their decision making. Two very strong rando players. But like we said, the A-Team is fighting from behind. They were pushed to 5 games against the Cat Girls in the previous round. And we do have the Morph Ball at the Morph Ball pedestal.
Yeah, I mean, neither one of these teams had a super easy track the way here. They were both challenged, but part of that is just in general, the speedrunning, the randomizer community has gotten incredibly better. So, the quality of runners keeps climbing and climbing. Their movement, the movement across the game is getting better. So we're seeing results of that. This 30-plus-year-old game this almost 30-year-old game is still getting lots of new tech, lots of new play, and lots of new players.
No question about it, Vincent. So we did have power bombs there at first alpha missiles, supers in the ceiling. I wonder if we're going to see regular missiles all the way to the right here in Retro Brinstar. I'm curious if both of these runners are going to peep the meme route portal, I should say. So no missiles yet. Going to be continuing on. And I do think that an area rando, more than just a vanilla map, knowledge checks are just as valuable as major checks.
100%. And with them already having that many power bombs, they're definitely going to check this location. And plus, it's an extra minor check. And hey, there's our missiles. So had they not done this, they might have had to search longer for those regular missiles. And now it's get this check, see this portal.
So first area portal of the race, and it is the wreck ship. How interesting.
And we'll both see of them going to check West Lake here. I would absolutely do this too.
Yeah, I think this is a good move here. But I'm wondering, this is very risky territory to try to go into the wreck ship with this type of item loadout.
Oh, so no way. I mean, even with vanilla boss, no tank. Yeah, no way.
Yeah, I would really be surprised if either runner decided to go forward into the ship. But like we said, valuable information.
But this does SEMO.
Okay, wow. Okay, are they just gonna gonna peek just the spooky missiles? Or are they really thinking about fighting Phantoon here?
I mean, you get the save here.
You do get the save, but
Chad is mentioning this. Idle just mentioned this in chat. Also, hello, Idle. If coming back to this, because it's a meme route, that's a far trip. So if you can potentially get this out of the way now,
what a tough. That's a tough draw for these runners. I know they're more than capable of doing this Phantoon fight, but this is extremely limited resources.
We do just get a trash can from Spooky Missiles.
Yeah, I would have loved to have seen a little bit of atomic farming there, grab those 2 big healths, get something in that trash tank. But our runners are just playing like speedrunners possessed. So we will see. Good luck with the ghost.
I mean, these 2 runners can definitely handle this, but it's still going to be scary.
Fast pattern there for Stemo. Really nice opener, plus a little bit of reserve tank fillage there. Ooh, didn't quite get that Doppler to connect. Duck also really nice Doppler there in his opening round. I believe that was a slow. Semo playing it safe. This is really, really smart play. Duck with a chance though to finish off Phantoon, and does. Really nice fight from Duck. Be careful, Semo. Watch out for those flames.
Those flames can be brutal here.
Oh, it flew off screen.
Oh, that's rough.
Didn't quite get that super to connect on Phantoon. So Semo's got to live to fight another day, but does have full energy, full missiles. But Duck out to a pretty sizable lead here. Woo!
There we go.
What amazing play from both of these runners. Chat, give these runners some respect. That is a difficult Phantoon fight with limited resources, no tanks. Very nicely done from both runners.
This is the kind of things that we can, moving forward, we can expect this kind of play from the kind of, oh, wow. Wow.
Okay, well, chat, this was the right play. Oh, my goodness. Phantoon, Vincent, giving up the goods, the gravity suit. My goodness, at right side supers, the Phantoon boss reward.
Oh, that's incredible. Oh, wow. Just wow. That's amazing. And you get rewarded with another super pack on the other side. Like, couldn't ask for more coming here. Wow.
No, for sure. But I'm curious, Vincent, what do you do from here? Do you go and check E-Tank and then bail? Do you full clear? What do you do here? Do you even check out the rear portal? Or do you just go back to Retro Brand?
We're definitely checking E-Tank, but I don't know if you do the full clear or not. Like that almost doesn't feel right. But
yeah, I'm really not sure. It's a very, I'm curious to see what if there's going to be some divergence between our runners.
I do appreciate the safety save from Apathy before going through the spiky room of death.
Oof. So Duck definitely in the danger zone here with some reserves. Does need to get up and check that E-Tank. A safety save from Semo. 2 heads-up plays from both of these runners on, like we said, limited energy.
And what do we have here?
It is vanilla.
Okay.
A Professor School pointing out astutely, if you orphan a dead end, you'll regret it later, especially if it's something as important as G4. So maybe you do, Vincent. Maybe you grab that energy tank, and then you check out the portal.
Check your portal, yeah.
Because there's really only one other Chozo statue in the wrecked ship, I believe, and that's the missiles behind gravity.
Yes. But if this is raid or finding out if this is any of our other dead area or any of our other dead ends, you got to know this.
Knowledge is power in area rando. After all, I completely agree, Vincent. So chat pointing out worst case scenario. Oh, sorry, go ahead.
I said it could even be Croc.
It could, but worst case scenario for if you orphan this portal is that it's created.
Yes.
Because that'd be just
I've definitely seen
impossible backtrack.
I've definitely seen a race where someone missed. Oh, it's Moat.
Oh,
Okay.
that's so interesting. That is very interesting. A very interesting loop. So now we're in Criteria.
And that means we're abandoning that that last statue in Red Ship, which I'm not necessarily against. And now here we are in Red Tower.
What a fortuitous routing from these runners.
This is such a wow.
And that looked like, yeah, that was one of the West Meridia portals, I believe.
Yes.
And duck blowing the tube, why not? You got gravity suit, there's no penalty for doing so.
Well, and there's so much knowledge gained here. There's all the portals you get to track here. There's another Meridia.
Another West, yeah. And then check the bottom one here. Oh, I forgot that was a save state. There's save station.
No, but we've got the
We still have one more to check.
we got 2 more portals here.
I should say we still have 2 more portals to check. But we will see what's hiding at the Spazer location. Just
missiles. Okay.
So those are logical missiles though, because they are in a Chozo.
High five through the door transition there.
They gotta hand it to Semo. Their movement is just on point to be able to have caught up to Duck after the Phantoon fight was quite a bit slower, but really making up some time here.
Okay. That's right. Semo hadn't done this yet, but now just gonna see this Meridia and gonna make the grab jump up. Okay.
Oh, interesting.
So we are gonna get some divergence here.
We will have some route divergence. Duck's gonna check X-ray here.
Oh heck yeah! I love this skill. Watching early X-ray with none of the movement items to make it easier.
Oh yeah, this is what separates the seasoned veterans from the neophytes. These series of damage boosts off of these waivers.
This is always phenomenal to watch. By taking the damage off of these waivers, especially with the suit on, you take almost nothing. Oh
Ooh,
no!
So close, Duck.
Oh.
So a quick reset, but Semo's they're already back into Green Hill Zone with plenty to explore there. Big Pink with many item checks as well as a portal at the top here.
This is definitely an area I like to take my time through. And now we got another portal here. Where does this lead us? Okay.
Oh, interesting. Top of Croc.
Yep, there. Croc exit. Okay. All right, now here's another Chozo statue, and we're gonna get grapple beam. Okay.
Very nice. Do love the grapple beam.
You know what? That'll actually that's gonna be an advantage for Semo having this now, because won't go try that early X-ray check. Oh, we got Kraid at the middle. Okay.
So middle of Red Tower is Kraid. So then I guess I wasn't paying attention. Vincent, how did Semo get to Green Hill Zone? The world would never know.
Main Street to New Bridge. Okay.
Main Street to New Bridge. Thank you, Jestro. Jestro, our illustrious tracker, Jestro, is too fast for the rest of the chat. You see that's just the repeated Main Street, Main Street, Main Street, Main Street, Main Street. But Jestro's on top of it, not only tracking the items, but also the areas.
And I will just say that trackers and these randomizers, they're really the MVP.
Oh, no question.
Of the comms team. Like you could run this race without us, and it would be just fine. You can't do this without the tracker to do it right. Oh,
True.
we got charge beam Ooh, that's a big find for Duck.
That is a nice pickup there behind Kraid. Very easy to get, very difficult to skip this early. But the rest of the beam upgrades remain elusive, although we are only 14 minutes into this race.
But Simo will get that charge beam. Like that's something that he will get. That's not one of those things where Duck maybe did something that Simo's not going to do, but having that early is definitely better, because that also means Duck is going to get the supers he needs to finish, but not all of them.
That's true. That's very true. And Chad also pointing out too, like you found charge time to stop getting supers not so fast, only if you can guarantee, I think, to get at least the PRKD beam combination, because supers just have such a great DPS.
I definitely want at least 35 for the Ridley fight. After that, it's just up to you and what you feel comfortable with. And...
For sure. So Simo clearing out green Bryn Star. No need to check the bottom of Bryn. It is only minor items, and chat pointing out this is a very vital portal here that Simo is discovering. And Duck going for it again on X-Ray. How curious. Okay, so right back into Red Tower. How fascinating. I didn't want to say interesting again because I said it like 10 times in a row in one sentence. So we've closed another loop here, Vincent.
Wait. So, Aki, by not repeating interesting, you're trying to make things more interesting?
Perhaps.
Okay.
I cannot confirm nor deny that is my motivation.
All right. So this is really good for Simo, because now Simo will find that Kraid location.
That's right, yeah. And meanwhile, unfortunately for Apathy Duck, will get put on a little bit of a wild goose chase, but will find Green Bryn Star in the process.
But I would Simo's gonna have a free X-ray check.
Yeah, with that grapple. Yeah.
That was great moving across that room up until the last moment. Got caught up. The weave is free.
But only if you do it right.
That is right. Already got that grapple beam equipped, ready to go.
Just start swinging.
And we're going to see the much more convenient way of doing this.
Intended strats sometimes are pretty fast.
The Nintendo power route. Here we go.
You love to see it. You love to see it. Oh. Got even faster way out there, Vincent. Simo with the space jump.
Oh, that's pretty huge here. That's gonna make that routing back, and this is mean, like Simo's routing is really paying off here.
I think so too. And not to take a single thing away from Duck. I think Duck's had some really good routing, but unfortunately did miss that X-ray check the first time. And
yeah,
I thought doubled back to try it again, but apparently didn't, and just continued on through Red Tower. But Duck is the first to find Business Center, and this is another main thoroughfare in this map.
Simo's headed back there now. Well, will be headed there once Simo goes and kills Kraid. Because we were there, because we came out of the Kraid portal. So he does know where Business Center is, so we'll see Simo backtrack there after this Kraid kill. But we get to see what's there first with Duck hanging out here.
For sure. It's amazing to me that we're not even 20 minutes into this race. We already got 2 G4 statue bosses down, 1 suit found. And these runners are just putting on an absolute clinic of movement right now.
You'd think we're watching any percent.
I know. There's very thin on movement items with the exception of that space jump.
Well, and like Green Bryn, we haven't done wave, but we got grapple from the Spacer statue, or sorry, from the chart statue, but how much else are we going to go back there and collect? Like, all right, neither player gives us great DLC tonight.
For sure. Just picture perfect Kraid quick kills from both these runners, highly experienced, and a charge beam reward for Simo there.
Yeah, so this is soon enough for I was worried maybe Simo might take a while to get back there, but finding it now, like there's no time loss. Oh
Wow.
oh wow.
Just what chat ordered, Vincent.
Well, how about both suits under 20 minutes?
That's
Hockey?
wild. In very different locations. They weren't exactly stacked on top of each other either. That is excellent for the A team and Apathy Duck.
At the same time, if Simo goes right back to Business Center, he's gonna find it right away.
He will. But it does seem like Duck did have the more optimal, faster routing by missing the whole green Brinstar trip.
I think Simo will go that route. My guess is Simo will go that way because it is because the item density in Business Center. Knowing that there's and having 5 tanks already, this is free to get across. If you think potentially you have to hell run to Bubble Mountain, it's free at 5 tanks.
For sure.
With a reserve.
Not a bad hell run whatsoever.
Even I could do it.
Yeah. I think I might be able to, but I'm not sure.
Oh, Simo, I like this. You just use that for some power bomb farming.
Yeah, that's a very interesting decision. I think maybe for Crystal Flash needs. I don't know.
So maybe he is thinking Hell Run right now.
I'm not really sure.
Wasn't able to pull off that one trip up jump, but gets there right away.
Came awfully close and was definitely aided by that space jump on the return trip up that red tower and just making Hellway look so easy.
All right. While Simo's climbing, Duck is doing a little bit of farming here and gonna head out to speed.
If speed is at speed, Vincent, then Apathy Duck is just going to turn on the afterburners and take a huge lead. Interesting place for a reserve tank, and it is the Spazer.
Okay, charge Spazer.
Not a terrible combination. But I do think that kind of chronic boost room being the top of Red Tower, this is going to push Simo to Business Center.
Yep. This is exactly the routing. This is what Simo needed for this to go right.
So fortunately, Simo will be rewarded with that Varia suit at Ice Beam. But Duck is just going to keep the train rolling, going to be checking these portals, checking these major items, looking for some movement item help here.
Nice mock ball there by Simo. Things like that, those are little movements that just in regular play you don't have to make those, but they are these little bitty time savers that allow you to do this trick. And watching these runners, they execute it so easy. And there is that Varia.
You love it. You love to see it. Very first item check. No need to go to high jump first.
Oh, look at this. Duck is going right for the Ridley dive.
Oh, wow.
We're gonna
this
have
is a
3 bosses
gutsy
down.
play. Very,
3 bosses
very
down
gutsy
pretty
play.
quick.
So I think that Simo will have a faster lower Norfair by virtue of that space jump. But I gotta give credit to Duck here. This is a very tough ask.
Well, I think in Duck's place here, Duck is thinking, I've got to find the fastest way to make this happen for my team because we are. Oh wow, Simo's is like, yep, I don't need a 6 tank. Nah, no
love
free
it.
fill for me.
Absolutely love that.
Forget these missiles. I'm good. I have. Oh, he has 50. Yeah, okay.
50
Never
in
need
charge.
another missile again.
Love to see some more supers, but those are proving to be pretty stingy in this seed so far, unless they're all in Meridia.
does have a +5 super advantage. You know, one extra pack on apathy. Does have all those regular missiles. So that's not to be discounted here. That's very useful,
No
especially to
question.
go to the Ridley fight if that's where Simo's headed.
So Chad helped me out. Math has never been my strong suit. What kind of a Ridley fight is Duck looking at with, let's say, 13 supers, 14 supers, and charge Spazer?
That's a long, slow fight. That's
And also pretty dangerous, too.
yes. But I mean, does have Varia. So
true.
it's it's a matter of just force the pogo as manipulate Ridley as much as possible.
So did we see a wave beam check from Duck before this sojourn into Lower Norfair?
I don't believe we did.
Interesting. I wonder if there's something vital or useful there that Simo's going to grab before making their way to Lower Norfair.
Yeah, we'll see. Because if it's a vanilla wave or if it's ice, that'll be a nice damage boost going into that Ridley fight.
No question. But a super pack for Duck, that's a huge find there at PBs of Necessity. So bringing that ammo count up.
I like it.
We got to keep it positive, right, Vincent?
Well, if you're a runner like me, they are the PBs of Necessity.
Yep. No question.
If you're a runner like Zenny, they're only a necessity to get 100%.
That's right. That's right. If only we could all play like him, right?
You mean sub-hour, RBOs? Yeah.
Just casually, just between friends. So a little bit of a fall there from Simo in double chamber, notoriously difficult room, but space jump making things oh so easy. And what do we have? Ooh, screw attack.
Okay, that's actually gonna make some movement through Lower Norfair easier.
I agree. It should make it slightly faster. Not the sexiest item we were looking for, but definitely beneficial for Simo if they're heading to Lower Norfair. Yeah, I agree with Chad. That would have been really nice for Doug.
That actually helps with this fight in general and avoiding damage with Ridley. So this definitely makes this yeah, and just even here, there's a big time save right there. That's 2 less power bombs that Simo had to lay to get through this space.
For sure. And finding the Mushroom Kingdom and therefore a couple more portals as well as potentially Terminator. How interesting. Oh, that is where the back of LN was, yeah.
So what we have not seen yet is we haven't seen Turian and we haven't seen Croc. So there are 2 dead end portals we haven't seen yet.
We also haven't seen a single East Meridia portal, so East Meridia remains unfound.
Elusive. Well, and that may call for a acid dive to go check the front portal of Lower Norfair after this Ridley fight.
That's an interesting point you make, Vincent. But Duck's doing a great job maintaining this pogo pattern, manipulating Ridley, saving those 15 supers for the final color change. Trying to land these double hits here. Actually, does have the first color change, I believe, on Ridley.
Look how much easier these key hunters are. This
Screw attack is just too strong in this game. And here we go. Duck ready to unleash an absolute barrage of super missiles here.
Yeah, and Simo is going to find this PB a shame, which is a super find right now.
yes, indeed. Look at how calculated was that fight, Vincent. Duck defeats Ridley, finishing with no supers or missiles. Perfect calculation. And what
Nice.
is Duck's reward here?
How about this, Hockey? We are high jump boots, okay? We are 30 minutes, under 30 minutes, and we have 3 bosses down.
That's wild. Absolutely wild. I'm curious to see if Simo's going to farm up to full supers after these Metal Pirates. The 25 against Ridley is definitely better than less, so you'd love to have 30, of course.
Yeah, but that's gigantic. Yep, using the farm beam for its intended purpose.
Well, that's right. Yeah, Duck did not get the grapple beam. That was in Brinstar, correct?
Yes,
Yeah,
that was charge beam.
that's right.
Charge beam location.
Charge beam location. Yeah, big pink.
Yeah, that green brim is turning out to be huge for Simo here.
It's very interesting. Yeah, we have seen more checks from Simo, but they've been useful items. But Duck still holding on to a lead here, though. Because Simo, they're just starting their Ridley fight.
Yeah, but this is going to be a much shorter Ridley fight.
It should be. All comes down to execution. Simo, they've got the resources. They've got what they need. Oh my gosh, are you kidding me? Spacer special beam attack did not connect on Ridley, but you love to see it. These runners are pulling out all the stops. Oh my gosh.
I've not seen that one for a while.
Oh my goodness gracious. Have not seen that before.
All right. Simo's trying to get this pogo set up, but Ridley is being his usual uncooperative self. I swear they all like Zost and Zenny are like the only two people that can get Ridley right into here, follow my pattern, do exactly what I tell you.
But with those extra 5 supers, it's already got Ridley on the second color change. Just has to land a few more shots. I think that's gonna do. Wow, unbelievable! Really nice fight, despite the mistimed special beam attack. Oh, I love it.
That was definitely a much faster fight from Simo.
No, for sure. But if you're Duck, I mean, minus ice. I mean, you'd love to have ice or the booster. Need a way to get to Phantoon, but also to Zeb skip. But you're pretty much in go mode.
Oh, they're like these runners. It's just kill Dragon and go. Like that's where we're at. Like, well, and find Turian. But I have a feeling Turian is probably going to be maybe Aqueduct. It's going to be just route perfect. It's the way the seed's laid out.
It's definitely been an interesting one. Very, very curious what Simo does here when they exit Lower Norfair. Are they going to take that acid dive? Because we are seeing Duck bailing on that. And now Duck, unfortunately, is going to find that screw attack and probably kick himself in the process for not picking it up beforehand. But Chad also pointing out, Vincent, I did forget about the Crystal Flash clip to get to Phantoon. But that really doesn't do much for the Zabatites. Although their ammo is looking pretty excellent.
Well, yeah, they have ammo. They have some charge and spazer going on. Like, if worst comes to worst, they're okay for this. Okay, Simo. Okay, Simo's gonna take a safety scum save here, and is gonna go check the front side of Lower Norfair.
Hopefully checking GT in the process, because that's a vital Chozo statue item. I think that's a really conservative play, but if it works out, it works out.
I think this is the correct play. They are making the right choice there. There it is. There's that acid dive.
Push it, Simo, push it. No worries, no muss, no
with
fuss.
With the super, that's free. Or with the space jump, that's free.
Right. So an energy tank at Mickey Mouse. Nothing too interesting there. Oh, there, Vincent, I said it again. Sound the alarm.
Oh, hockey.
What can I say? So Duck in the driver's seat right now, unless Simo can find some treasure here.
We might see a quick reset here. But if this is like a West Meridia portal, or sorry, East Meridia portal,
What is it going to be?
how about that?
Oh, wow.
Wow. Okay.
Wow.
Made the call.
There ain't no way. There ain't no way.
That just happened.
Holy moly. All right, in the recap, there's going to be play of the race. This just might be it.
Wow.
Because look at now, look at Duck. Duck is now going to be mired in Green Brinstar.
Yeah, meanwhile, Simo will never see Green Brinstar again in their life.
That's true.
Well, in this seed.
In this seed, yeah.
They will see plenty of it in the future, but right now, no.
Duck farming up for something, or maybe bailing on Green Brinstar. It's hard to tell. Yeah, chat pointing out if GT was ice or speed, GT could have been anything useful.
Could even have been a boat.
It could have. Could have been a super missile for all we know. I have no idea. Haven't seen any. I don't think I've really seen a logical super missile in a while.
So I'm still trying to think of the locations we haven't seen. We haven't seen Forgotten Highway. We haven't seen the backside of. No, we did see the backside of wreck ship.
True. True, we did.
So we're running out of places that can still be, or that can be the Turian portal. I think Simo's gonna make the save and the the left side sandpit check here.
Yeah, you might
Definitely
as well.
Looking for that. How do we get? Oh well.
Oh,
never mind.
going straight up to do the crystal flash clip.
Here we go.
Wow. My question is, how is Duck gonna get to East Meridia? That's the real question. All right, this is seriously what separates the true professionals. Is this trick?
He gets four attempts here? That's one.
Oh my
Third
gosh.
attempt. Wow.
Come
Everything's
on.
coming up.
Come on, Simo. Third time is the
Simo.
charm, Vincent.
That's third attempt. That's a thing of beauty, hockey. That's amazing. So at this point, Simo has an without any mistakes, pretty much an insurmountable lead here.
Yeah, about to go face Dragon, fourth and final G4 boss, and then just has to deduce where the Turian portal is.
I have a feeling it's Forgotten Highway.
I think you're right. It has to be.
This is outstanding routing and play through Simo. Like that early green Bryn check led to the grapple beam, which allowed him to X-ray with ease, grab the space jump. Just always been like, even though he was distance behind, just quickly got ahead with the right decisions and the right items early. And that Ridley fight was definitely way shorter for Simo.
No question. No question. And how about just an icing on the cake there for Simo? A super missile at Phantoon E-Tank. Just increasing the ammo count. Should make for, you know, a not too shabby Mother Brain 2.
So exit has to be, Chad is pointing it out. Forgotten Highway is either Croc or Turian. The way this has been going for Simo, I'm gonna guess it's gonna be Turian. Everything else is routed perfect for Simo the whole race. So
it's been really, really awesome to watch. And not to take a single thing away from Apathy Duck. I feel like Apathy Duck has played well. But
we're gonna know here in a second.
We will.
Duck is going to check this redfish portal, and we'll know
if this
what
is
Simo's gonna find.
Oh, interesting.
Okay. But Simo's checked everything else, so Simo's gonna know where they need to go.
True.
but they will likely check the Forgotten Highway first.
Yeah, just for the sake of, sake of sanity, sake of completion, knowing you did not orphan Torian. Well, great little, what should I say? Screw attack check there, avoiding taking damage from Dragon there. And just a perfect quick kill there.
Perfect. And with both suits on, it barely takes anything out of you at all. I think you still check back here, because if you see a wave or a plasma, the damage increase is completely worth it.
Oh, for
if it's
sure.
Speed, that's a great item. Still an item I'd pick up. Bombs is one I probably don't.
The conflict. Oh my gosh.
Thought about that hard.
Yes, no. All right, I'll pick it up.
It's the most conflicted and like sad pickup I think I've ever seen.
I love that. It's too much.
We can't not talk about that one.
Oh man.
Oh, definitely picking up these supers.
Oh my gosh. It doesn't matter that they have space or charge. Not with 45 supers on tap.
And this is full area, so the moment you go down the G4 ladder, you get a full refill.
That's right, because this is area. That's a point. That's a really heads-up save there, too.
I agree, because if you're going to check the front side and it's Croc, and you don't want it, you can reset here and move on.
Instead of making that long slog all the way back down.
Really heads-up play. This has been impressive. I mean, both runners are running great. There's apathy, not getting, finding that, taking that early death on the first X-ray attempt, and then, not finding the green brand. It's apathy, I think, has ran great for the situation, but this has been outstanding for Semo.
For sure. I did see Duck go into the double chamber accidentally. I think he might be feeling a little tilted. Hard to say. Health is not looking the greatest, but did make it all the way back to Mushroom Kingdom here in Criteria. So we'll see this Forgotten Highway check here from Semo.
And we'll find Croc.
But if you're Duck here, I guess, like, what is the play that you need to make here?
I mean, you're still looking for West Meridia, right? East Meridia.
East, yeah. A lot of portals available.
I mean, I was West Meridia born and raised, but
well spoken, Vincent.
But East Meridia, that's where it's going to be at. That's the place to be right now. But yeah, this will be
instantaneous reset.
That's a Croc set right there. That's what that is. Immediate reset. And no blame there. Wave beam for Duck.
At BT, we haven't seen this part of Criteria, kind of the early game, until this point. This is brand new territory, so that is a nice pickup, but I don't think it's going to be enough to allow Duck to play his way back into this race.
No, like the huge super missile advantage that Semo has, like 20 supers, up 20 missiles. Like that means the beam difference doesn't even really matter here.
So ship refill from Apathy Duck, kind of clear the senses, clear the mind. Going to have a gauntlet check here. I'm calling ice at gauntlet. That's going to be my call.
And here's another, like, no space jump. So, I mean, but this will be a quick gauntlet check because of the screw attack. But
I do believe that this is developer intended, that you should have screw attack when you make it to gauntlet, because it just, I mean, why wouldn't you? It just makes it so easy. Oh! I called my shot. I had a
wow.
feeling. I had a feeling. So that does complete the any percent PRKD beam combination for Duck. That's a 60 shot Mother Brain too. But unfortunately, Simo is one Torian portal away from victory here.
Oh, and here's that. There's the screw attack just coming in clutch for Simo
Coming
again.
in clutch.
And at this point, we'll definitely know where they need to go here. Yeah, I mean the runners have a tracker for their locations that they're running in these. So at this point, having checked everything else, Simo definitely knows their portal for Torian is Redfish.
This has been really exciting to watch, Vincent. It's been a really interesting seed.
You know, I do have to say the game gave us 10 power bombs early, right?
Yeah.
I think it intended for you to do an early gauntlet to get that ice beam early.
It's definitely possible, but like the meme route portal was just so enticing, you know.
I know. we saw what happened.
And we did straight to the wrecked ship, and they did not look back since then.
Now we see Duck going the opposite way.
Yeah, Duck heading back towards the way that Simo just came from. So Duck is back on track, trying to get to East Meridia. Oh my gosh, are we gonna see a gauntlet check from Simo here?
I doubt it.
Could we though? Could it happen? Ah.
No, but we do get to see Kirby.
I was like, man, what the icing on the cake if that were the case.
We'll come back and see Kirby one more time.
That's right. Shout outs to the best ship design there is.
While we're thinking about it, guys, give these runners a follow. They've both done a phenomenal job in this race. You know, routings went really well for Simo, but Apathy's played extremely well.
Yeah, no question about that. No question about that. But Simo knows exactly where they're going, has to get to Mount Everest, and does. Heading to Redfish.
Yep, right into Turian, and we're probably less than 10 minutes away from seeing Simo close out this race and close out the semifinals.
Really amazing stuff. Really nice ice clip there from Duck to get to Phantoon too. So this is definitely a different type of Torian here. No ice beam, no speed booster, so a lot of power bombs. 3 power bombs per Metroid will be necessary. And also no Zebetite skip.
No big deal. We'll just watch Simo tear through this. I mean, this is an area that the Duck would have been able to do a lot faster having that ice beam, but sometimes it's a nice beam to have, but the game doesn't always deliver.
True that. True that. It's a pretty optimal Coliseum there from Duck using those D-boosts off those spikes. Very tricky room to do without space jump.
Or without a full halfie.
Right. Got to get the booster.
All right, Simo is on. Just gonna let that statue crumble. No fine art. Gonna come in here. We're gonna see Simo probably go for a baby skip.
It's definitely possible.
Look like we're setting up for the Stachio skip.
Oh my goodness.
Yep.
Oh, look at it.
This is the new skip.
Look at this. Oh my gosh.
I love that new skip. I love that we are this many years into the game and we just had a new baby skip discovered in the last few months. Like that's outstanding and outstanding execution by Simo there. That's phenomenal.
Yeah, no speed booster, just high jump and normal bombs. Chat saying that is likely why they picked up those normal bombs behind Dragon. You have got to be kidding me. That is so sick.
And coming back and grabbing okay, I like this. I like grabbing the 10 missiles back here. I think that's completely worth it.
I think so too.
That's just going to be, well, the key is this is more supers. With having this terrible bean combo, that's more supers we get to unload.
I guess we'll see. Chat scratching their heads on that one, Vincent. But I guess we'll see. Simo, they're using kind of a hybrid of supers and missiles on these Zebatites.
I believe that's what's intended. It's like 3 and
2, perhaps. But trying to hold on to those scarce super missiles.
Except for here.
Right. Yeah, but 23 going into Mother Brain 2 is not bad.
So what we'll see here is Simo likely unload the 33 and then 8 of the 23 and save the last 15 for once we get the catch-up beam.
For sure. Great strategy.
Yep, that's exactly what we see.
Yep. Staring down Mother Brain 2 and those onion rings and just deftly jumping out of the way at the very last second.
Onion rings, French fries, meatballs dropping out of her mouth. All waiting for a ketchup beam.
All waiting for that for that special sauce, for that ketchup shot.
This has just been a phenomenal run by Simo, and gonna be done under an hour.
For this type of rolled seed and item progression, it's really impressive.
Just waiting to watch that hand come back and see that ketchup beam fire. Mother Brain's proportionally tiny hand compared to the rest of her body.
Right, just total T-Rex mode. And there it is.
Yep.
15 supers delivered to the frontal cortex.
Done with only 2 catch-up beams.
Unbelievable.
Damage is down. And there's that rainbow beam hit.
Just a baby cutscene away from this escape. Ducto still making his way through Lore Norfair, knows where Torian is, but unfortunately will not be able to catch the Simo train.
No, Simo was just
lights out.
Riding like it was on rails tonight. Just,
oh yeah.
not miss a beat. Just everything felt perfect. You know, like the finding the aqueduct entrance there, like, oh hey, look, and then getting the third attempt Crystal Flash.
Oh
Like,
yeah.
come on.
It's interesting too because I feel like in the first third, I think Duck did play stronger. And Duck had
Yes.
a really clean 2-round Phantoon and, you know,
I agree.
skip the entire kind of red Bryn, green Bryn loop. But that did come back to
Everything-
haunt him later on.
Everything was completely in Apathy's corner up until that X-ray check. And that kind of, you know, started to spell doom.
So Mother Brain 3 now. Hyper beam shots right to Mother Brain's face. Really nice shooting rhythm here. Very few attacks getting through from Mother Brain.
Yep, juggling that head.
Snapping it back like an uppercut. And there, down goes Mother Brain 3.
All right. Just a couple minutes or a minute or so of running, and Timo's going to close this out for the Chicago Bullies. And here we go. The last run out. Oh, we have to watch a speedless exit, though. Oh,
We do, yeah. It's gonna have
a little bit longer.
Gonna have a Nestroid style climb up the Nestroid climb.
But I will say this: both runners, regardless of how this turned out, both runners in Turian at the same time.
Yeah, for sure. Very impressive stuff from both of these runners.
Oh, and the last moonfall of the game. And we're we have to watch a regular climb too, Hockey.
We do, yeah, that's what I was saying.
No
like
beehee skip, no vertical.
the old Metroid climb out is going to be the old Metroid climb out here. But look at the left side. Look at that left side wall jumps.
Left side wall jumps. Oh yeah, this is well, I mean, this is ideal. Phenomenal. And up parlor for this last time. Up to surface and get it ready in chat as Simo comes out onto surface, heads to that ship, and will land and finish with an official waste time GG of 56:39. Congrats to Simo and the Chicago Bullies for taking the win. And we do have a forfeit from Duck, which totally understand.
GG, Simo. We are joined now by Apathy Duck. GG's, Duck.
GG's. No, Simo's here. Okay. Not banned.
In the green room, they're about to join.
Not banned to the Discord name interlines.
It looked like it still worked, even though Discord is rolling out that name change thing. We are joined now by winner and moving on to the finals of the Super Metroid Randomizer League season finale, so to speak. Simo, GG's.
Thanks, Hockey. It was a pretty. Well, I don't know if it was fun. I felt kind of bad towards the end. It's like, well, Duck did any of the right things here. I just lose. So
Oh well, then you're fine.
I closed the race room.
Duck.
I closed the race room until like I was in the escape. So it's like, you know, I'm just gonna play and not worry about it.
Well, it was definitely an interesting seed. I thought it was really cool at the beginning that, you know, kind of forced a very, very difficult Phantoon. Duck, you had an amazing 2-round that was wonderful to see. Simo had a little bit more trouble, and then Simo did decide to go through kind of the red Brinstar, green Brinstar loop. And so we were like, oh man, Duck is out to a huge lead. He's got gravity, he's got Varia.
Mm-hmm.
But Simo, you were just lights out on the second half of that seed.
Yeah, I was doing my best to try to like cover as many portals and stuff as I could, and just trying to get like the priority majors. I don't know, like there's just like the green Bryn and the red Bryn Star and Upper Norfair, like especially on the left side. I really want to make sure to do those ones like as soon as I can.
Well, something that definitely helped you out is you got that grapple, and when you went to go do X-ray check, you were able to just do it easy. Where unfortunately Duck went for an early X-ray and took a death there.
Yeah, it's nice to have grapple. I mean, I would have done the X-ray deboost without grapple, but it's a nice thing. The bigger thing is I probably had more E-tanks.
Oh yeah,
Less
first time
scary.
I was doing on 1 and 1 reserve.
Yeah, it's doable. Two tanks is enough to go fast. It's just
Well, plus
scary.
plus I mean, like you said, Space Jump was there, so like it would have been 100% free getting back. I literally just missed the last deboost. Like I fell through the last.
Yeah, that happens to me a lot. Yeah,
I could have gotten out, but I just reset because like by the time I got out, it just would have been in pain. I'd have had 0 health. So
the space jump was pretty nice because we didn't really get that many movement items. There was high jump boots behind Ridley, I think, which was
Ridley.
Yeah.
which was nice to see, but it was I don't know. There was a lot that it wasn't great movement, but it was good enough.
Simo, I don't think I've seen anyone agonize over picking up bombs more than I saw there from you.
I was like, oh, I don't need bombs. I mean, it's not like I have ice or something. And then I was like, well, I don't have speed. This will make the Stachio skip like a lot freer. So
Nice.
Someone in chat definitely said that that's the reason you ended up picking him up, is thinking about the Stachio skip.
I thought the Stachio skip was just not sending him out ever in your matches.
Oh, Duck, that was good.
Wow.
If we're lucky, Stachio won't win any games.
Oh my god.
On track to.
Stachio in chat says, Duck, I'm here to be carried, not play the game. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, see, that was
much love.
That was my mistake. We only have 1 carry on our team.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. So yeah, I mean, Simo and the Chicago Bullies are moving on to the finals against Team Vileplume. Pretty amazing story. They took down the 2/3 of the defending champs in the previous round.
Yeah, it's a team that like we've been practicing together like the whole time. Like we're just doing like random pickup races together, like Eddie, Zeb, Nevdi, I, and some other people too, like Smellin and Nitro and whoever really feels like joining the races.
Right on. So do you feel like you've kind of learned each other's tendencies a little bit?
I mean, I'm sure we're not gonna metagame too much. We're just gonna go and try to play our best games. It's kind of funny. Like Zeb helped create Eddie into a monster, and now Zeb has to race Eddie and chose a vanilla map, random bosses.
Gosh.
This is the great thing about this community, about the racing community in general, is just like, the other communities, there might be some people that are a little bit more, that are so competitive they're not willing to help, not willing to develop. Where this community, we're seeing it all the time, where people are, let's build this community.
Mm-hmm.
No, for sure, Vincent. For sure, the Super Metroid as a community as a whole is amazing, and the Rando community is no exception. But Duck, the A team made it to the semis, going home. What's next? What will you continue in your pursuit of randomizer glory?
Oh God, I should stop. I don't know how many times it could just give you a swift kick in the nuts before like I just stopped trying. So I don't know.
Come on, Duck. There'll be the randomizer race, later this season. There'll be the singles tournament later this summer. You can come quack in that one.
Yeah, and then get kicked in the nuts again. Like constantly signing up for it. I shall touch the hot stove again, I'm sure. But
okay, good. Because I Honestly, like I'm looking forward to the Hundo tournament, the Hundo Vanilla tournament that's coming up.
Well, that's vanilla. That's not randomized. That's different.
But I love like as much as I love the Hundo and the Vanilla, the randomizers to me are they're a whole different kind of fun that I love watching.
Oh, I see. I cut you off. My bad.
It's all good.
Yeah, it's been really exciting to watch you all in this playoffs. I should say, I was going to say tournament, but in this playoffs for Rando League, and of course, we hope to see you and the rest of the A team in action next season, Duck. Simo and the Chicago Bullies moving on. Any parting words from either Simo or Duck?
Thank you so much for the commentary and tracking. It was cool to race Duck. I was kind of hoping that they would put an Audra against me. It's no offense to Duck. I just wanted to race the best player, but it's fine.
Wow.
Duck.
No offense to Duck, but you kind of suck. So
Oh my God.
what is this?
Come on.
Shots fired.
Come on.
All right, well,
Come
good luck to
on.
Vileplume in the finals. Jesus.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my God.
No love lost here.
Wow.
Love it already.
And he goes, Simo, he's already dead. Oh my gosh.
Oh wow. Okay, well,
What about you, Duck? Any parting words?
No, I mean, it'd been nice to play the worst player, I guess.
Oh my god! They already told Stasio, hit the pine. You're on the bench.
I'm sure
No, I
Stasio's
do
up
not
for
think Stasio is the worst.
Stasio's up for the Captain Novelin race.
There you go.
Oh, good. Something I could dominate in.
right, all kinds of love here. All right, guys. Well, Hockey, you have any last thoughts before we roll out of here?
Just that, Jestro, the rest of the trackers always do such a phenomenal job, and it's always so exciting to be on the mic and joined by you on commentary, Vincent. This was a really fun one.
I agree. Definitely. I think it's our second time doing comms together. Hopefully, and definitely not our last. Duck and Simo, great race tonight. Give these runners a follow if you haven't already, and if you feel up to it, you can give them Hockey, Jestro, or myself a follow. We'd appreciate it. Next week will be the finals, so schedule will go up as soon as the teams get together and figure out those nights. We'll look forward to seeing you guys all there, and we will see you next mission.